Yes, JPL, you're right. All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another game, this time here on Echo Isle, as Lucifer has spawned as the red undead on the top left-hand side of the map. Meanwhile, Lawliet has spawned as the yellow night elf over here on the top right. We'll see how things do play out here during the early stages of the game. There is an Altar of Elders, Ancient of War. Good game, good luck, have fun. These games have been an absolute blast to cast so far. Thank you for everyone on YouTube for watching. It definitely does help. Thank you everyone on Twitch. Any chance you will cast some of the games from Race Wars? I don't want to step on anyone's toes. It takes a lot of time, energy, and effort to organize and coordinate all of the players as much as the Back to WarCraft guys and all of the other casters have done. And because of that, I won't. I may end up casting some of those games if they're just highly recommended and on replay sites. But outside of that, I won't cast at the same time as they are. Well, out of respect for all of the hard work they put in. Anyways, Ghoul coming across here. You can see triple Moonwells already being placed down, as the Ghoul and the Archer could try to battle it out here. Damage easily absorbed by that one Ghoul, as the Ghoul, well, ending up taking a little bit of extra damage because of a sheep. All right. Now, I actually have seen archers fire from beyond here with a wisp right here. And I wonder if that's still a viable strategy to try and get some early experience, as the Death Knight now on the move. Ogre Warrior going to go ahead and get finished off without much of an issue. Death Knight absorbing much of that damage. Gloves of Haste picked up, as the low hit point Ghoul, well, already retreating back onto Blight. Blight gives 200% normal regeneration for all undead units. So, well, that's the reason why you bring your undead units back home. Demon Hunter picks up Ring of Protection, picks up the, I don't know what manual that was. That looks like it could have been a manual. Well, 650 hit points, 575, 600. That could have been a Tome of Strength right there. Reasoning being those extra hit points, or could have been a manual health. Can't really easily tell. Death Knight still on the move, catches glimpse of some, well, Wisp across, and is the Skeletal Minion gonna try and take it down? Yes, it could, as the Wisp now on the move again. So far, though, Ghouls trying to make their way back down. Death Knight only sitting at level 1. We could see a detonation here, as the Forest Troll Berserker will get taken down. Just gives level 2 to the Death Knight. Meanwhile, Death Coil finishing a low hit point Ghoul, as we are going to see a surround on the other Forest Troll Berserker. Forest Troll Berserker right here. Beautiful micro by Lucifer, making sure that the low hit point Ghoul is always on the inside, making it difficult for the Demon Hunter to try and finish off one of those units. Mana burn onto the Death Knight. Death Knight now down to sub 350 hit points and really no more mana. Is it going to be able to finish off some of these archers? Archer going to get surrounded. Death Knight does have Dust of Appearance, and down goes that Archer. Big loss right there during the early stages. 28 supply compared to 25 now that we're seeing the training of more archers. Back across here, Death Knight up Skeletal Minions from that Rod of Necromancy, trying to keep track of everything in order. Scroll of Town Portal, is it going to be able to get away? The Demon Hunter chasing after the low hit point Ghoul, but the Death Knight getting in harm's way to try, well, to allow a quick retreat. Will I be streaming again tomorrow? Unfortunately not. I have to take my daughter to a doctor's appointment, at least for another 2 or 3 weeks on Wednesday. Demon Hunter looking to finish off a Skeletal Minion. Should be able to get that easy experience right there. Meanwhile, Ghoul's going to go ahead and do a surround on that Ogre Warrior. However, could end up getting surrounded. No, Staff of Teleportation means that it does have a way of getting free, but the archers are now in a bit of trouble, as the Unholy Aura and the Death Knight trying to get in front of all of those units here. Demon Hunter trying to head back around. We are going to see a surround. Help from the Pig as well, as the Pig dealing a little bit of damage. Panda, however, coming across. Mana burn coming across here. Panda with a big Breath of Fire could try and finish off some of those units. Ogre Warrior, gets finished off by the Demon Hunter right there. Big damage coming across as we're taking a look. Panda wants to perhaps get a Breath of Fire across multiple Ghouls. Again, Archer's trying to pick off some units, as the Death Knight down to 114 hit points, able to head back. SC2, StarCraft 2. What's going on with StarCraft 2? Lucifer still walking around, down by 2 supply. Ghoul is going to be heading back home as we are now already upgrading to Black Citadel. We should be getting the training of a Lich here once there is enough gold. And during this time, what is the Panda and the Archers looking to do here? Perhaps try and steal a bit of experience, as we have multiple Moonwells that are pretty much near capacity or full. And that is important to note. You could have tried to drink some from those Moonwells a bit earlier and allow them to recharge a bit more. Moonwell maintenance is incredibly important. No Shadow Priest yet. No sides picking up a Shadow Priest from that mercenary camp. And a big surprise there as the Death Knight now trying to wander around. Potion of Healing was used in time here. Death Knight, well, Death Knight looked like it could have tried to finish off, or could have been finished off by the Demon Hunter, but the Demon Hunter is still sticking around. Demon Hunter fighting up against a large number of ghouls, but Lucifer cannot win this game solely on the number of ghouls that he has. The Panda sitting at level 1, getting to level 2, and eventually level 3. That Breath of Fire may just become too much. There's the Breath of Fire trying to finish off some of these Murlocs here, as that Murloc, as you know, does in fact have a poison attack. That's the reason why it switches targets. Panda gets to level 2. Tome of Intelligence +2, extra mana, always very helpful. Picks that up without much of a hesitation. Panda finishing off those last remaining units once more. There goes the last Murloc, as the Panda just, well, needs a little bit more experience to get to level 3. Back off to the north here. Demon Hunter coming across. Is he going to be able to finish off or at least catch the Death Knight with a Creepjack? Ogre Magi off overhead. Going to go ahead and try and finish off the Ogre Magi as opposed to shutting down his opponent's creeping. But little does he know, Lucifer may actually be able to flip this back around and put pressure, realizing that the creeping pattern changed. Demon Hunter not trying to get back away. Demon Hunter just wants to put pressure, as the Demon Hunter is still, well, able to stick around nearby, unable to get a mana burn off to finish off the Ogre Magi, and may need to use a Scroll of Town Portal in order to get away. Alright, what's happening here? Demon Hunter is in big trouble, down to 65 hit points before using that Scroll of Town Portal. Demon Hunter teleporting back home as the Death Knight finishes off the remainder of this creep camp. I do not, well, it could get very close to level 3, but I believe it will in fact just be a little bit shy, as the Lich has shown up as well. Alright, yeah, just a little bit shy. 3 experience shy right there, as the Dryads, is going to be able to pick off some easy units. There goes one Ghoul. Ghoul most likely going to get taken down. There it goes. Could go after the Death Knight now. Death Knight taking a little bit of poison damage, down to 422 hit points, as that slow poison does some work. Panda now sitting at level 3. Great job for Lawliet. If he can land a number of critical breaths of fire, all of those ghouls that have been trained up will end up just feeding the experience to the Night Elf armies. Just wondering, have you ever seen a Pit Lord being picked? Yes, I have seen Pit Lord being used. Howl of Terror followed by Devour Magic. Very, very effective ways of just getting mana onto that destroyer while healing, and then being able to deal bonus damage back. Hi, how are you? A2 Hershey? R Hershey? As the Death Knight now looking to pull back again. Alright, let's take a look. Lich still sitting at level 1 though, does have that Orb of Corruption, so that -5 armor debuff is incredibly helpful. Trying to finish off many more of those units. There you go, gonna finish off another one next, as the Death Knight still pushing through. Dryads doing a little bit more of just continual harassment, perhaps trying to get some additional experience by abolishing magic all of those skeletal minions. Alright, is it gonna get finished off? Not quite sure who got the experience there, but the Pendant of Mana goes off, or Pendant of Energy goes to the Undead army. Alright, back down to the south. Panda still seeing that level 3. Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire finishes off the Shade, as the Panda low on mana, but finishes off that, well, very important unit. Doing well. Hershey is good enough. Alright. Forest Troll, Berserker, Ogre Magi, all here ready to go. Rejuvenation on those low hit point Dryads. Dryads, are they going to be able to stay alive or get back up to full hit points? That's going to be a critical endeavor, as Lucifer is nearing Lawliet's overall supply size. Panda sitting at level 3. Staff of Preservation teleports, I believe, the Demon Hunter back home. Demon Hunter, well, has a Clarity Potion. Could try and What is it doing? Yeah, Staff of Teleportation back to join up could give the Clarity Potion to the Panda, as the Panda really wants somewhere in the range of 200 mana before joining in on that next fight. All right, Panda getting up to 150 mana. If it can get 3 Breaths of Fire off, that will be key. Oh, Crypt Fiend could try and disrupt the... Oh, does try to disrupt, ends up not doing so, as the Panda still getting more and more mana here. All right, Scroll of Town Portal. Lucifer wants nothing to do with this fight here, as there, well, it would have been the death of a Crypt Fiend if 2 bears were finally able to get the killing blow. Well, by definition, killing blow. 46 apply compared to 50. We're going to see perhaps a potential Creepjack. Demon Hunter does not have a Scroll of Town Portal. Neither does the Panda. And this is going to be key. If they actually try to engage right in this area, they would actually be exposed on both sides, purposely pulling back, perhaps expecting that the Lich and Death Knight is right here. They could try to go back in and cause a bit of a pincer play, but no, decides against it, as a Shade is scouting out this Tree of Life here. If he had just held back right in this area, waited for the units to come in, he perhaps could have spotted and then done a squeeze play with the creeps on one side and the army on the other, maximizing damage. Lawliet missed a big opportunity because of positioning. Lich did not have a Scroll of Town Portal. Death Knight did not have a Scroll of Town Portal, as we are now overall even in supply count. Lawliet looking to get this expansion up and running. Will take a little bit of time. Shade does keep track of this expansion here, and that is going to be important, as the Shade able to keep track of all of this. Death Knight, 515 mana. Death Knight, really? Oh, 650. Wow, double pendant of... A double pendant. That Death Knight is going to have so much mana, you're going to have a very difficult time even shutting down that Frostworm. That Frostworm able to deal so much damage while getting healed continually. The Death Knight does not have to be sparing with his mana. As you can see, a quick Breath of Fire dealing a lot of damage to all those units. That is going to come to an end though. Okay, Frostworm down to 600 hit points. Death Coil does heal for a big burst of damage, as the Wisp now making their way over. Dryad's going to get finished off. There goes one. There goes another. Lich gets up to level 3, as the Bear going to get taken. Come on, just finish off the Bear. There it goes. Frostworm is still in play. Dryad's now going up against the Frost Worms. A bunch of low hit point, well, ghouls are all here ready to go. And could we see level 4 Death Knight try to save off more units? All right, let's take a look. Another Death Coil saving again, as the Bears are going to get taken down. Ghouls and Bears all getting picked apart here. Dryads are the main unit. The Panda could finish off that low hit point ghoul. Death Coil saves or maintaining the hit points on that Frostworm, as the units are now trying to head back and chase back away. All right, Demon Hunter, Orb of Venom, trying to finish off some units. Low hit point ghoul getting taken down. Panda, well, does it have enough mana? Could, yes. Gets off another Breath of Fire, finishes off more units. This is still anyone's game, as the Dryads are still in position to finish off more and more units. Low hit point Frostworms on the high ground. Death Knight low on mana. Panda low on mana. Potion of Invulnerability. Is it going to be used? Not used in time. Death Coil finishes it off. Death Knight, however, also going to get lost as well. There it goes, as the Panda... Well, Demon Hunter, Potion of Invulnerability finally being used, going after that low hit point unit there. Potion of Invulnerability transferred. Dryads could have problems trying to go after all those units. Demon Hunter down to 58 hit points. Is going to be able to get away? No, it is not, as the Frostworms are able to escape. Both of them so low on hit points, and they are beautifully microed by Lucifer. All right, one Dryad finishes off one Frostworm. There's no Dryad off over here to try to finish off the other. Dryad now trying to dance back off to the north. That Frostworm, such an expensive unit. All right, we're going to take a look at the... Well, there goes another hero. Goblin Tinker now taken down. Dark Ritual. Panda now comes back out. Death Knight back out. This could be a problem, as the Demon Hunter could get taken down right there. Staff of Preservation saves him. Panda chasing after the Lich. Panda has no mana. Trying to chase after the unit. Getting in one more shot. Oh, good gosh. The Lich able to run and chase away, as Unholy Aura level 2 gives a little bit of gas right there. All right. Lucifer, however, could end up losing this Death Knight. Death Knight constantly in trouble. Demon Hunter trying to make its way over. Is it going to be able to join in on the fight? 1 or 2 attacks from the Demon Hunter's Orb of Venom, and all of a sudden that damage adds up extremely quickly. 1 shot, 2 shot. Death Knight down to 200 hit points, 150, 104. Death Knight going to get taken down again, and there is the game. Lucifer loses to Lawliet here on Echo Isle. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed it.